deep cuts to public health care and social protection systems. Such systemic issues have escalated health crises into economic, social, and environmental crises. As a result, decades of progress on poverty, hunger, health and education, gender, water and sanitation, inequalities, climate action, and stronger institutions is being reversed. The transformative new social contract requires urgent action to redress inequalities within and among countries, reconfigure power relations across socio-economic and political spheres, dismantle neoliberal capitalism, democratize governance, and ensure climate justice.
COVID-19 has intensified the need for accelerated, united action in light of the devastating toll the pandemic is taking on global health, social and environmental security, and progress on Agenda 2030. Interlinked challenges such as COVID-19, climate change, diminished biodiversity, and continuing crises rooted in economic, judicial, and human rights inequalities inform our call for accelerated action. While some people have access to healthcare, medicines, and vaccines, too many suffer without recourse. While human rights abuses go unpunished and access to justice remains the domain of the few, societies will not know peace and inclusion. These are well-worn truths. But civil society plays a pivotal role in advocating for healthy lives and well-being, reversing widening inequality, and promoting a peaceful, inclusive world.
There is broad agreement among governments that we need new global tax rules, but we still don't have an inclusive body where those rules can be negotiated. Instead, decision-making on global tax rules is being led by the G7, the G20, the OECD, which is also known as the Rich Countries Club. This is resulting in rules that do not reflect the interest of the world's poorest countries, but also in rules that do not effectively ensure that the world's wealthiest corporations and individuals pay their share of taxes and do not represent a global consensus.
When it comes to international negotiations, we as UN youth representatives experience many hurdles in our advocacy and negotiation efforts. Young people are described as active agents of peace, which means that equal treatment and representation should occur. We want to change the narrative from passive stakeholders to active shareholders. This is why we are also working on the establishment of a framework for the youth in order to participate as equals in negotiations. This notion was agreed upon by all member states in SDG 16, and this so-called generational test will be our main tool to translate that notion into practice. In conclusion, by the words of the former Secretary General Kofi Annan, we are never too young to lead, and you are never too old to learn.
This youth-led campaign pleads the UN member states to request an advisory opinion from the International Court of Justice and the linkage between climate change and human rights, as well as the integration of the concept of intergenerational justice.
International governance, standards and rules for trade, investments, taxation, and financial flows must underpin national efforts to achieve more equal and inclusive societies.
6 years into the implementation of the 2030 Agenda, the international community is still off track on achieving SDG 16+, and we've unfortunately seen further stagnation and even serious backsliding of progress, even before the COVID-19 crisis. Civic space is shrinking, human rights abuses are on the rise, faith and trust in institutions is waning, conflict and fragility is deepening, and inequalities are widening, leading to blossoming protest movements in many countries where people still feel left behind.
We need to continue to seek cooperative approach to shared challenges, not only to be better prepared and to create resilience for future shocks and crises, but also to reinforce trust and strengthen security for all.
As we continue to relentlessly encroach on nature and degrade ecosystems, we endanger human health. We need to rethink our relationship with nature and build back better. It has been recognized that business as usual is no longer an option. We need to rethink the way we generate wealth, the way we live, produce, consume, move, and eat. We must shift to a new paradigm of resource use that is socially equitable, economically resilient, and environmentally healthy. Research by UNEP International Resource Panel proves that it is possible.
Muchas gracias. Saludo a todos los.
Thank you very much. And greetings to all the participants in this important political forum. The indigenous peoples have indicated that the Agenda 2030 for Sustainable Development and the SDGs provide us with a historical and unique opportunity to ensure that the more than 370 million indigenous people in at least 90 countries are not left behind. And yet, we continue to be victims of serious violations of human rights.
Access to justice for all persons with disability who have experienced gender-based violence during the pandemic by guarantee accessibility and reasonable accommodation in the judicial process.
So this meeting is again, and thank you very much again to all of you for your active participation.
Dr. S.M. Munir is a dynamic personality with diverse experience in various sectors, including tanneries, textiles, and banking. He is the chairman, Dean Textile Mills Limited, and director, Dean Pharma Products Limited. He is a consummate industrialist and was awarded with the Best Export Performance Trophy by the Federation of Pakistan Chamber of Commerce and Industry and the Gold Medallion Award from the International Export Association, United Kingdom. Dr. S.M. Munir was awarded Ambassador of Hope by the Prime Minister of Pakistan, Mr. Imran Khan, on 15th January 2021. Dr. S.M. Munir was awarded the Lifetime Achievement Award by the President of Pakistan in 2012. He was also awarded Sitara-e-Isar and Sitara-e-Imtiaz in 2006 and 2007 respectively by the President of Pakistan in recognition of his outstanding public services for the cause of humanity. His contributions and achievements go beyond the economic sphere into the education sector as well. Greenwich University bestowed upon him the honoris causa degree in recognition of his tremendous services for the business sector.
मैं तमाम जितने पेरेंट्स हैं जो बच्चे आज ग्रेजुएट हो रहे हैं उनको मुबारकबाद देता हूँ। तमाम पेरेंट्स को यकीन दिलाता हूँ कि ग्रीनविच यूनिवर्सिटी में पढ़े हुए बच्चे आपके लिए एसेट साबित होंगे। ये आगे जाके अच्छे काम करेंगे, आपका भी नाम रोशन करेंगे और अपने मुल्क का नाम भी रोशन करेंगे। एक चीज़ और भी मैं कहना चाहता हूँ अपने स्टूडेंट्स को कि वालिदैन की इज़्ज़त करें, जो वालिदैन मशवरा दें उस पर अमल करें, कि बड़ों का तजर्बा हमारे से बहुत ज़्यादा होता है। हम समझते हैं आप बहुत समझदार हो गए, नहीं, टाइम लगता है, एवरीथिंग टेक्स टाइम। तो आप अपने वालिदैन की इज़्ज़त करें, उनकी बात सुने, उनकी पीस ऑफ एडवाइस को हुक्म मानें।
My name is Ishan Shah. I'm a proud alumni of Greenwich University, batch of 95. I was Dean's List here as well, apparently, and yeah, it's been great. The memories are tremendous. It's great to see everybody out here as we celebrate all these years. I'm basically from the banking profession and I'm part of the media and broadcasting, and all of that combined, it's been a fabulous, fantastic experience to be part of this institution. I wish you all well and hope that we meet again. Take care and have a great day.
Mr. Ali Jilani. He's a development practitioner focused on democratization of state and society in Pakistan, with over 10 years of advocacy at the national, regional, and global level. He has expertise in capacity building, advocacy, and research for governance reforms concerning access to justice, political, economical equality, human rights, social development, and environmental protection. He currently serves with the Karachi Research Chair, a policy think tank driven for evidence-based advocacy around sustainable development. Mr. Jilani, the floor is yours.
Thank you, moderator, and APRSM for the opportunity. The decade of action and delivery for sustainable development can only be realized if systemic barriers like global inequalities of wealth, power, and resources, international economic trade and monetary frameworks, militarism and conflict, patriarchal authoritarianism, marginalizing governance, shrinking democratic spaces, as well as a guilt-free pass on means of implementation commitments are addressed. The unprecedented COVID-19 crisis has reinforced the need to address such vulnerabilities caused by neoliberal globalization and flawed macroeconomic governance. ODA is falling short of its commitment of 0.7% of GNI, evident of the fact that only 6 countries could meet their ODA targets in 2017, with the overall contribution amounting to $147.2 billion against the required investment of US $5 to $7 trillion to achieve the SDGs. On the flip side, wealth and resources continue to flow from developing countries through illicit financial flows, tax evasions, capital flows, asset stealth, trade mispricing, and profit shifting by multinational corporations, where the data shows that the developing economies lost over 7.8 trillion between 2004 and 2013, with the outflows increasing at 6.5% every year, twice as fast as the global GDP. The terms of discussion around official development assistance need to change from an act of benevolence to that of responsibility for global north, reckoning the historical debt owed to the developing world after centuries of colonial plunder and its continued patterns through neo-imperial neoliberal tactics. People of the Asia-Pacific reject official development assistance used to catalyze private sector engagement, achieve trade, military, and political objectives of donor countries, and its substitution with climate financing, refugee costs, or debt cancellation as recently proposed by the Development Assistance Committee. ODA needs to be reformed, reviewed for impact, and held accountable for failure to deliver on the commitments rather than being reduced to buzzworded negotiation outcomes going one step forward, two steps back. Debt stress is another key challenge exacerbated by COVID-19, where increased debt financing along with economic downturn will lead to higher government debt to GDP ratio expected to rise to 49% in 2021 among the least developing countries, while the pandemic generally affecting a much larger group of 40 out of 43 countries in the Asia Pacific. Reiterating the Secretary General's appeal reckoning COVID-19 situation, we cannot resort to the usual tools in such unusual times, so we need strong multilateral commitments to address debt distress, having pushed poor countries into generational debt traps, leaving virtually no fiscal space for effective COVID recovery or sustainable development priorities. Trade as a critical MOI need to be democratized through structural reforms prioritizing people and the planet over profits, upholding the essence and multidimensionality of the Agenda 2030, safeguarding state policy space. Localization of SDGs shouldn't mean the absence of accountability mechanism at the global level. To ensure the establishment of global reform entities for SDGs compatibility impact assessment of taxation architecture, trade and investment agreements, and synergizing multilateral cooperation to avoid corporatocratization of the globe. Rather than pushing the poorest countries for economic self-reliance, the processes should help them address macroeconomic pressures embodied in hegemonic trade agreements through conditions of market deregulation, massive privatizations, corporate capture of resources and governance, and neoliberal instruments like ISDS, among others. In terms of technology, the corporate control of data as the raw material for the fourth industrial revolution and concentration of technological innovation in the hands of a few technology giants must not be allowed to compromise privacy, hinder technology transfer, impede the capacity of developing countries to develop their technological capacity, marginalize human workforce, or undermine local knowledge systems. Policy emphasis on digitization and technological advancement must ensure a civil society-led thorough review of the potential adverse effects on the environment, the social, cultural, economic, civic, and political rights of the people. Our decade of action demands the dismantling of neoliberal development framework that destroys the environment, starves people of resources, and strips them of rights, and criminalizes those who stand for justice. The people of the Asia Pacific demand development justice. If the Agenda 2030 is to be endorsed as the global social contract between people and governments of the world, it's high time they walk the talk. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you very much, Jelani, for those very cogent comments. I'm sure that the participants have taken note of them and will bring them up in the breakout discussions.
We would like to introduce you with a student of Greenwich University, Ibad Mahmood. He has completed his BBA Marketing and currently completing his MBA in Supply Chain Management. Nigat Welfare Trust was started on 1st February 2014 on his beloved mother's name as she is no more in this world. Nigat Welfare Trust is a non-profit organization. Nigat Welfare Trust wants to work for the betterment of society by providing individuals with basic necessities of life and free medical facilities. Along with studies, Ibad is passionate about serving humanity and is the managing director of Nigat Welfare Trust.
A certified Deloitte faculty member and business advisor, Mr. Sufyan Yousfi is a partner and head at one of the world's topmost consulting firms, Deloitte, where he serves as a lead business partner for NASA, an international development organization. Mr. Yousfi graduated from Greenwich University and went on to prove his mettle at Carnegie Mellon University, where he also served as a lead recruiting partner and a board member. Mr. Yousfi has been a part of Deloitte's commercial practice in New York City, serving multiple Wall Street financial service clients, large banks, private equity firms, and hedge funds. At present, he oversees multi-dimensional teams tasked with operational, internal controls, cost optimization, trust and transparency programs. His client services include advanced machine learning, artificial intelligence, data analytic capabilities, and managing large-scale operational transformation programs. He has also published in Respond, Recover, Thrive, amongst other digital media platforms.
John is one of the most engaging young men that I've had the pleasure of teaching here at Carnegie Mellon. I met him 6 years ago, and we've become friends, and that has broadened my perspective more than it has his.
I'm glad, and looking at Sufyan, it makes me even more confident to say that the Greenwich University prepared him to get this far, and then he certainly worked hard to realize his own dream.
अगर आप चाहते हैं कि कुछ काम करें, दुनिया में अपना नाम बनाएं, तो अपना जो बेंचमार्क है ना कि आपको क्या बनना है या क्या करना है, वो काफ़ी ऊपर रखें.
He is a loving husband and a true friend. He is always there to help anyone and everyone who's around him. He genuinely cares for people and loves to propel them forward. His positivity is infectious. He loves to spread it around, and he is the life of every party.
सुफियान के बारे में बताना चाहती हूँ. वो शुरू से ही बहुत आउटस्टैंडिंग बच्चा रहा है. पढ़ने में भी अच्छा था, बहुत सोशल था, बहुत सारे इसके दोस्त अहबाब, और हम हमेशा ही समझते थे कि बहुत अच्छा नहीं करेगा क्योंकि ये सारा सोशल बहुत था, इसकी दोस्ती बहुत थी.
In recognition of his achievements, Greenwich University presents him the Alumni Excellence Award 2022.
Founded in January 2015 as an email marketing firm, eMarketers have quickly expanded itself to become a digital marketing firm offering a one-window solution to its customers. Usman PEG creative thinking and leadership that eMarketers currently offers the market with 6 services which consist of email marketing, branded SMS marketing, social media marketing, search engine optimization, web development services and photography services to its client. Specializing in business-to-business marketing, we currently possess diverse portfolio of firms which consist of companies such as HP Paper Pakistan, where we are their official vendor for digital marketing Pakistan, NAFA funds by National Bank of Pakistan, and also serving as official digital marketing partner of IEEP along with Badr Expo.
Japan is an island country in East Asia, located in the Pacific Ocean. It lies to the east of the Sea of Japan, the East China Sea, China, North Korea, South Korea, and Russia, stretching from the Sea of Okhotsk in the north to the East China Sea and Taiwan in the south. The kanji that make up Japan's name means sun origin, and Japan is often called the land of the rising sun. Japan is a member of the UN, the G7, the G8 and the G20. The country has the world's 3rd largest economy by nominal GDP and the world's 4th largest economy by purchasing power parity. It is also the world's 5th largest exporter and 5th largest importer. Japan ranked 1st in the country brand index. Japan is a developed country with a high standard of living, and the country is ranked high in the Human Development Index. The Japanese population enjoys the highest life expectancy of any country in the world and the 3rd lowest infant mortality rate. Japan is the highest ranked Asian country in the Global Peace Index. Pakistan and Japan have a history of glorious relationships spanning more than 6 decades. Both share age-old ties of common cultures, traditions, outlook and consciousness. Pakistan's relationship with Japan is based on mutual trust and respect. Both countries have worked for regional peace and stability. Greenwich University's socio-cultural and educational tour is also a step forward by a top-ranking private university in Pakistan to develop people-to-people relations between the two countries.
I'm very thankful for Greenwich University. They took us to Japan, where we visited many different places. Over there we went to Tokyo Tower. We went to Hosei University, Disney World, we went to Nissan production plant and many different places. The experience was very different. It is much cleaner, much safer over there, and the people are very nice, but they are quiet, but they are very workaholic.
People in Japan were very nice, very helpful. There might have been a language barrier, but they never hesitated to help us out every time we got lost. I think the city itself was very clean. They were very punctual about timings. 5 o'clock in the morning used to be the rush hour at train stations, and I think that's amazing. I don't think I've ever seen or met people like that who were so work focused, who are so focused generally in life, and I think that's pretty amazing. I don't think Japan would have been a place where I would have visited otherwise. So thank you, Greenwich University, for giving me this opportunity.
Japanese people are workaholic. They wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning. They're very determined. Like a couple of people that I met, they're doing part-time jobs. Like, Japanese people are so determined that they have 3 jobs at a single time. So one job from 9 to 2, and then, so on and so forth. And they're very workaholic people. They're always working. They're always up to something. The norms of Japanese people are very clear, that they're very honest with whatever they do. They're very determined, as I said before, and they're very useful. Like they're very helpful. Whatever problem that first of all, there's a language barrier that we faced in Japan. But other than the language barrier, through determining their actions, they're very helpful. Like wherever we got lost and whatever we wanted to find out, they're very helpful in communicating that with us. Hosa University was a wonderful experience. It was a big university, and it was very good. Like we did a presentation there, and it was very resourceful as well. I'm very thankful to Greenwich University to take me as part of the delegation, and I would love to go to Japan another time.
Mount Fuji was surreal. To be honest, it was something I saw it first time in my life, and it was so scenic, it was so beautiful. I remember when I was going up towards to look around the Mount Fuji, I could literally see the clouds touching my foot and all that, and I could literally feel the pressure of air. It was getting really hard for me to breathe, but it was amazing. It was breathtaking view. To be honest, when I was going to Japan, I was really excited about their technology and to see what they have got, how technological advanced they are. I couldn't agree more that country is completely technically so advanced. When I went there to the factory of Nissan, I saw literally machines doing work over there. Like literally they were just walking beside us, and it was something really new for me. And looking at them made me realize that how technically advanced they are. They don't need they don't need labor. They've got machines to do the labor work. That's differently done in Pakistan, because over here there's more of a human labor than the technical labor. But over there I saw machines doing work, so it was something amazing. Hosa University was a great experience, and I thank Ms. Seema Mughal, who is the Vice Chancellor of Greenwich University, to give me the opportunity, because over there I went on the stage to give out the speech about Greenwich University. It was something really, really good experience, because over there was like Japanese people. They were live like different culture and from different ethnic backgrounds. And over there, when I was giving speech about my university and how amazing it is, I think I felt really, really great.
नबी रसूल का जन्नत रसूल की और दोज़ख में कैसे जाएगी ये उम्मत रसूल की। भर दो झोली भर दो झोली भर दो झोली तुम्हारे आस्थान से ज़माना क्या नहीं पाता, तुम्हारे आस्थान से ज़माना क्या नहीं।
Hi, my name is Zara Anwar Funichwala. I am heading cost control at Bank Alfala Limited. I am a proud alumni of Greenwich University and very thankful and appreciated for laying foundations for my success.
Ever since my childhood, I have been afraid to step on the podium and to speak in front of public. Yet I realized that this can only be solved when you put yourself in situations where you challenge yourself and you can then push your limits and your boundaries. So this is the very same purpose of the Debate and Oration Society, that you refine your oration skills, your presentation, your argumentation, and work with your peers in a collaborative and supportive way so that we can all grow together. So I look forward to welcoming you all as a part of Debate and Oration Society and working with you all in the future. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Kareem Teli and I am Director Igloo, working under the patronage of Pakistan Dairy Products. The journey at Greenwich was absolutely amazing for me because I learned a lot. It gave me and taught me a lot of lessons, gave me a lot of hardships, heartaches, joys, celebrations and special moments, due to which I am here at my destination today. Well, over the last couple of years, our company has grown into a more versatile business, and as I am managing the food division of the group, we have introduced different brands, different product lines besides ice cream as well. Besides the frozen division, which is called Igloo, we now have a different division called by the name of Homemade. We introduced different kind of frozen parathas, puris, chapatis, which is instant ready to cook within 2 minutes. This is a good achievement for us because we weren't doing that at all. We were just focusing on ice cream initially, and then we just transformed ourselves into a frozen food company as well. Besides that, we in the last couple of years we introduced our own chocolate brand by the name of the Chocolate Factory. I believe we're going to be introducing that product line into the market as well for the normal consumers. So we currently supplying to all the industries and businesses which produce different kind of desserts, cakes, pastries, and we produce chocolate chips and cooking and baking slabs. Well, there has been multiple things. It's not just one thing that makes a person who you are today. I believe there are many factors involved, including my education. I did my bachelor's from Greenwich University, and then I went for my master's abroad to Boston University. Did a different kind of degree there, innovation in technology, computer information systems, which made me learn a lot throughout my educational time. And then when I came back to Pakistan, I implemented those strategies here in my business where I worked, and that created a huge moment for me. Obviously, to be here, I mean, education is not the only thing. You have to give time to your family, to your loved ones, spend quality time with them, maybe to relax your mind, watch good quality content, videos, movies. So I mean, your life should be balanced. If your life isn't balanced and you're just doing one thing and you're focusing only on that particular thing, there is going to be a time that you're going to divert yourself or you're going to get tired of that particular thing. So I mean, one should have the passion to do the job which he or she likes, and once they have that passion, they can do anything in this world. I mean, there are people who are going to say that you can't do this or you can't do that. But I mean, if you have the passion and the courage to do something, then you just have to be positive and just work after it, and you're going to reach your destination soon. Well, the need of the time is follow your passion, follow your heart. I mean, you cannot do something which somebody else tells you to do. I've met a lot of students, I've had a lot of interviews with different people, and they usually say that I'm doing this particular degree or particular program just because my parents told me to do so, or my elder brother or sister told me to do so. This isn't going to help you a lot in your future, because if you are doing a marketing degree and your interest is media science, I mean, you're going to get the degree obviously, but it's not going to help you in the future, because you're not going to pursue your career in that particular field. Or maybe even if you do, then you might not be good at it, or you're always going to be addicted or diverted to the things which you like. So I mean, follow where your heart leads you to and focus on that, work positively on that things, and I believe with over a period of time, you're going to feel a change in yourself, and once that change arrives, your life is going to change forever. Well, for me, Greenwich is a one big happy family, and all those people who are a part of Greenwich should also feel the same. There are a lot of things to do at Greenwich. I spent most of my time at Greenwich when I was having my classes, and I used to have the gap between the classes as well. So I usually used to stay back at the university and used to play sports, maybe play badminton, cricket with friends, sit and enjoy in the cafeteria with friends. This is also needed in life, because I mean, if you just study, then your mind is just going to get blocked at one point of time, and then you cannot take in more information and data. So to do these things, I mean, you need to relax your mind, you need to calm down, you need to be happy, because if you are happy, then you can do anything. So be happy, make others happy, and make your family proud by doing whatever you desire. Hello, my name is Kareem Teli, and I am Director Igloo, working under the patronage of Pakistan Dairy Products.
Credits earned at Greenwich University are transferable to all the recognized universities around the globe.
Affordable tuition fee and student loan facility to pay the fee in installments. Boost your career by earning internationally recognized certificates, diplomas, degrees.
Corporate social responsibility and co-curricular activities.
Internationally qualified.
Multidisciplinary trainings by national and international conferences, workshops and symposiums.
It will provide you with regular career counseling and guidance sessions to help you in your practical life.
To develop entrepreneurial skills via Entrepreneurial Incubator. National and international social, cultural and educational tour for students' exposure and skill development.
You will develop versatile skill sets that will apply across diversified sectors.
Working independently and decision making.
State-of-the-art campus with all the essential facilities in the posh area of Karachi. With Media Lab, Computer Lab and high-end classrooms, we have it all at Greenwich University.
Assalamu alaikum everyone, I am Omar Khan and I am the mentor of the Sports Society here at Greenwich University. We have all the sporting facilities on campus that includes cricket, football, basketball, badminton, table tennis, snooker, FIFA and also an in-house gym for the fitness freaks. So participate, be active, be healthy. See you soon and welcome to Greenwich University.
Assalamu alaikum everybody, my name is Awais Agha and I'm the mentor for the Entrepreneurship Society at Greenwich University. I would like to welcome you all to the university, and in this society we will have a series of events in which we are going to discuss their viabilities. A series of guest speaking sessions in which we will invite budding entrepreneurs to share their experiences with you. And finally, our main event is going to be a competition where we will invite you all to come up with business ideas and pitch them in front of a series of investors. The winner will either receive a prize or get a chance to incubate their business. I'm looking forward to you all to this society.
तुझे हर नज़र पे उबूर दूँ, तुझे ज़िंदगी का शऊर दूँ. This is the purpose of art, and so is the purpose of GU Literary Society. What is art? Art is all about unsung songs of human emotions and stories. We all have stories, complicated stories, connected stories. The purpose of this society is to bring into light all those stories and unsung songs of literary giants and people we are not even aware of. I want to welcome all of you to Greenwich University and looking forward for your participation into the society. And I wish you a very memorable stay here.
Hello everyone, my name is Ali Jalani and I am the mentor for Greenwich University's Diplomatic Society. The vision for Diplomatic Society is to provide the students with the opportunities to engage in simulated scenarios of international entities to foster their analytical vis-a-vis oratory skills. The Society will also be responsible for the conduct of Greenwich University's Model United Nations. You're more than welcome to be part of the Society's events, and would also like to have some of you who are passionate about developing a worldview to be part of the Diplomatic Society moving forward. And by the way, welcome to Greenwich Fraternity, all of you. Looking forward to have you around. Thank you.
हुसूल जा की खातिर नकज़ बिज़र के लिए ये मकतबा है मिल्लत के हर बशर के लिए कॉर्पोरेट सोशल रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटीज CSR एक ऐसी सोसाइटी कि जिसमें आप अपनी जात से निकलकर दूसरों के लिए कुछ करने का जज्बा हौसला रखते हैं। तो आइए और ज्वाइन करें CSR सोसाइटी, और जिन लोगों ने CSR को ज्वाइन किया है मैं उन तमाम मेंबरान को इस सोसाइटी में खुशामदीद कहता हूं।
Choose a job you love and you will never have to work a day in your life. Our society aims to help you firstly identify your goal and then explore all the paths which will lead you to follow your dream career and enable you to manage and upgrade your skills through various seminars and interactive corporate sessions. Join us now on a fulfilling journey.
In a world which is always moving, photography lets it stand still. It's something much more than just a collection of pretty pictures. It's the stories that are behind those pictures. Hi, my name is Faraz Iqbal. I'm your mentor for the Photography Society at Greenwich University. So for the next 3-4 months, I have planned a lot of events that will be happening under this society. For example, we have photo walk, photo contest, photography exhibition, photography trip. That will really help you guys understand what goes behind taking the pictures. We also have planned a couple of photography workshops, and in those workshops you'll understand how pictures are taken, what a lens does, what the body does, what is good lighting, what is bad lighting, what is good composition, and you'll really get a chance to explore yourself. So I really look forward to seeing you guys in the society, and yeah, let's have fun. Thank you.
Ever since my childhood, I have been afraid to step on the podium and to speak in front of public. Yet I realized that this can only be solved when you put yourself in situations where you challenge yourself and you can then push your limits and your boundaries. So this is the very same purpose of the Debate and Oration Society, that you refine your oration skills, your presentation, your argumentation, and work with your peers in a collaborative and supportive way so that we can all grow together. So I look forward to welcoming you all as a part of Debate and Oration Society and working with you all in the future. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Anam Durrani, Mentor Performing Arts Society. The purpose of this society is to provide platform to all artists. So whether you act, dance or sing, the society will provide platform to you. So please join us.
अशर सोसाइटी ग्रीनविच यूनिवर्सिटी की अहम तरीन सोसाइटी है। इसमें आपको सीखने के बहुत मौके मिलते हैं। मैं मेंटोर हूं ग्रीनविच अशर सोसाइटी का, और मैं आपको वेलकम कहता हूं जिन बच्चों ने हमें ज्वाइन किया है और जो फ्यूचर में हमें ज्वाइन करेंगे, क्योंकि ये वो सोसाइटी है जो कि हर इवेंट्स को कवर करती है। तो इसमें सीखने के मौके और सोसाइटी से कहीं ज़्यादा हैं। तो आइए और ज्वाइन करें ग्रीनविच अशर सोसाइटी।
In a world which is always moving, photography lets us stand still. It's something much more than just a collection of pretty pictures. It's the stories that are behind those pictures. Hi, my name is Faraz Iqbal. I'm your mentor for the Photography Society at Greenwich University. So for the next 3-4 months, I have planned a lot of events that will be happening under this society. For example, we have photo walk, photo contest, photography exhibition, photography trip. That will really help you guys understand what goes behind taking the pictures. We also have planned a couple of photography workshops, and in those workshops you'll understand how pictures are taken, what a lens does, what the body does, what is good lighting, what is bad lighting, what is good composition, and you'll really get a chance to explore yourself. So I really look forward to seeing you guys in the society, and yeah, let's have fun. Thank you.
रसूल की और दोज़ख में कैसे जाएगी ये उम्मत रसूल की। भर दो झोली, भर दो झोली, भर दो झोली, तुम्हारे आसान से ज़माना क्या नहीं पाता, तुम्हारे आसान से ज़माना क्या नहीं।
अशर सोसाइटी ग्रीनविच यूनिवर्सिटी की अहम तरीन सोसाइटी है। इसमें आपको सीखने के बहुत मौके मिलते हैं। मैं मेंटोर हूं ग्रीनविच अशर सोसाइटी का और मैं आपको वेलकम कहता हूं जिन बच्चों ने हमें ज्वाइन किया है और जो फ्यूचर में हमें ज्वाइन करेंगे, क्योंकि ये वो सोसाइटी है जो कि हर इवेंट्स को कवर करती है। तो इसमें सीखने के मौके और सोसाइटी से कहीं ज़्यादा हैं। तो आइए और ज्वाइन करें ग्रीनविच अशर सोसाइटी।
Sultana Siddiqui, a woman of substance, a woman of courage, a woman of international fame. Sultana Siddiqui came from Hyderabad, Sindh, a historical city that has produced legends in many fields. She studied at a government high school, then at Government College for Women. She did her BA Honours and Masters in Comparative Religion from Sindh University.
Oh, she's a role model. बच्चों की तालीम में she's a role model. और फिर उन्होंने इकोनॉमिकली अपने को खुद दो पैरों पर खड़ा किया। तो तीनों she's a role model. Very hard working, intelligent हैं और बहुत ज़्यादा उनकी नज़र जो है वो मुस्तक़बिल में काफ़ी होती है। शी इज़ वेरी गुड प्लानर।
बहुत कम लोग हैं पाकिस्तान में जिन्होंने सिर्फ अपनी सलाहियत की बिना पर यह मुकाम हासिल किया है और सबसे अच्छी खूबी यह है कि उसने एज ए सिंगल पेरेंट अपने बच्चों को इतना आले तालीम और तरबियत दी है कि वो आज ज़िंदगी में बड़े कामयाब हैं। इसके लिए मैं समझता हूँ कि वो हम सब की बड़ी ख्वाहिश है कि इस तरह के रोल मॉडल हमारी सोसाइटी में बहुत होने चाहिए सुल्ताना जैसे।
Sultana Siddiqui joined PTV in 1974 and took the most difficult task, production of programs for children. She then expanded her horizons with producing music shows and from there moving on to dramas. In 2005, Sultana Siddiqui launched her first TV channel, Hum TV, with a very enthusiastic team of family, friends and fellow workers. Hum TV quickly turned into the talk of the town and then the world.
I think Sultana Siddiqui leaves a legacy of great professionalism. She's probably a woman leader, who has given empowerment to a lot of women. And in Pakistan, not just in Pakistan, but the entire subcontinent Asian region, she's probably the only president of a broadcasting network who has taken this network to a level where no other institution has been taken by a woman.
मोहब्बतों से गुंदी एक शख्सियत है जो सिर्फ मोहब्बतें फैलाना जानती हैं और बहुत ही प्यार मोहब्बत से काम भी सिखाती जाती हैं। इंसान को पता ही नहीं चलता और इंसान उनके पास सिर्फ बैठा होता है और उनसे सिर्फ बात करता है। तो उस थोड़े से टाइम में भी रोज़ जितनी देर मैं उनके साथ बैठती हूँ मुझे लगता है मैं कुछ नया सीख के उस कॉन्वर्सेशन में से निकली हूँ। एंड आई एब्सोल्युटली लव हर। आई थिंक she is one relationship that I'm proud of.
I think she's an amazing mother, and the motherly love and motherly affection and motherly advice she would give to us, she gives to everyone, and she makes everyone treat as special. And I cannot think of any mother or any professional better than, of course, my mother.
मम्मी ने जो हमारी फैमिली को एक स्ट्रेंथ दी हुई है ना, I think it's unbelievable. It's basically a learning experience for everybody. और मैं कहती हूँ कि 3 बहुएं डिफरेंट बैकग्राउंड से, 3 बेटे बहुत स्ट्रॉन्ग माइंडेड, फिर इतने सारे बच्चे, उसके साथ साथ वो दुनिया का वो हर काम कहती हैं हमसे कि करो, और कहती हैं जो चीज़ तुम लोगों को करनी है उसमें और बेहतर करो, बैठो नहीं, क्रिएटिव बनो। हम सब क्रिएटिव हैं और कभी हमें ये फील नहीं हुआ कि घुटन है या आप आगे नहीं बढ़ सकते। तो उनकी लाइफ अगर आप देखें तो वो पूरी दुनिया के लिए इंस्पिरेशनल सिर्फ नहीं है, वो हमारे लिए इंस्पिरेशनल भी है और थोड़ी सी हमारे ऊपर एक बर्डन भी है कि वी नीड टू डू बेटर, वी कैन नॉट लेट हर डाउन एंड वी नीड टू प्रूव हर कि वी कैन डू बेटर एंड help her achieve the goals further.
Now Hum Masala TV and Hum Sitare. Sultana Siddiqui has been behind the introductions of many renowned names in the industry. Abda Parveen, Tina Sani, Ali Haider, Nazia Hassan, Shazia Khushk are some of which come to mind.
I think that Sultana is a remarkable woman. She's one of those people who doesn't need degrees. Her skills, she has the most potent communication skills in the field of television broadcasting, into a legendary, I think, demonstration of what is possible within the context of clean, wholesome and artistically well-honed entertainment in Pakistan.
In her long media career, she has won many national and international awards, including the prestigious Pride of Performance Award from the Government of Pakistan. Sultana Siddiqui is truly a pride of Pakistan.
अस्सलाम वालेकुम।
वालेकुम सलाम।
सुल्ताना सिद्दीकी से सुल्ताना आपा तक का सफ़र कैसा रहा?
सफ़र बहुत अच्छा रहा, क्योंकि जब सक्सेस विजन होता है, जिस जगह आप जाना चाहते हैं, अगर वो आपका हो जाए तो फिर सारे।
इस मकाम पर पहुंचने में कोई तो रोल मॉडल होगा आपकी ज़िंदगी का।
मैं रोल मॉडल अपने बड़े भाई मज़हर सिद्दीकी को समझती हूँ, जिसने ज़िंदगी भर इतना इनकरेज किया, इतनी हिम्मत दिलाई कि बहुत सी चीज़ें जो मुश्किल भी हुई मुझे मुश्किल न लगी, तो वो मेरा रोल मॉडल है।
मैडम, बहैसियत खातून इस शोबे में आपको किन किन मुश्किलात का सामना रहा?
जब ख़वातीन बाहिम्मत होकर निकलती हैं तो मर्दों से बेहतर और ज़्यादा मजबूत होती हैं। कुछ फ़ैसले होते हैं जिनको करने में आपको ज़ाहिरी बात है कि वो कुछ प्रॉब्लम्स तो मैं नहीं कहूँगी, लेकिन मुश्किल समझ में आती है, जो मेरे लिए तो आसान हो गई कि 3 लड़कों को सिंगल हैंडेड पालना और तीनों को इस सोच से पालना कि कोई एक दूसरे से कम भी ना हो, उनकी लीडरशिप क्वालिटीज़ या उनकी सक्सेस। तो जब मैं उसमें कामयाब रही तो मैंने अल्लाह का शुक्र किया कि इससे बेहतर काम शायद मैंने अपनी ज़िंदगी में नहीं किया।
हमारे ग्रेजुएटिंग स्टूडेंट्स के लिए आप कुछ कहना चाहेंगी?
मैं तो ये कहूँगी कि आपके जो मास कम्युनिकेशन के जो स्टूडेंट्स हैं, अगर उनको कभी कोई ऐसी ज़रूरत पड़े तो हमारे दरवाज़े भी उनके लिए खुले हैं और हम उनको अपने पास कुछ ना कुछ जो कुछ आता है उनको सिखा सकते हैं।
बहुत शुक्रिया।
बहुत शुक्रिया।
Hi, I'm Anam Durrani, Mentor Performing Arts Society. The purpose of this society is to provide platform to all artists. So whether you act, dance or sing, the society will provide platform to you. So please join us.
A great university. When I came back from America, it was my first stint to come back to a local university and join it. And Greenwich was my obvious choice. It's made me what I am today, basically. the friends that I made, the things that I learned as far as my marketing and communication skills are concerned, and the fact that I'm proud to be part of the Greenwich alumni, and the fact that I'm back here supporting more students. I think that's more than what anybody else can say. Enjoy yourself, live it, learn it, and love it. You know, the education part, especially when we are going to college, is so important, because this is something that doesn't come back. As you grow older, as responsibilities increase, you don't have time for a lot of things, baby friends, relationships, meeting, just meeting people generally. And the time that you impart and the time that you have with each other is just so important. You only realize that once you're out of a college or a university. The fact that it's a success story, the fact that all of Greenwich students are somebody. You can never turn around and say that, oh, I graduated from Greenwich and I didn't get a job, or I graduated from Greenwich and I didn't get somewhere in life. You know, we just met somebody who was at LinkedIn. I've met somebody who, I've met so many people all over the world from Greenwich, whether it's Indus Motors, whether it's Igloo, whether it's myself, whether it's Toyota, whether it's like, you can go on and on and on. There's so many people, they're all over the place. And surprising for a university when we joined, it's a new university at that time. It wasn't something like IBA or LUMSO. It was a new university when we walked in. And we were not expecting this quality of education, and also not expecting this quality of our future and what's defined for us. I flunked math 9 times.